having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is Dawson. Our broadcast coming to you live from stolen land here in California, Los Angeles. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today's a freaking incredible day. ASMONGOLD on the ice shooting. You are never going to convince these people. Shoot them, then you victory lap around them if you do. If they
people
do
trying
it
to call this a murder and all that shit. Well, hey, maybe they shouldn't be in front of the car. The thing is that you're never going to convince these people that it's not, okay? Like, it doesn't matter. The only thing you have to do is crush them. You crush them completely. You never go, like, after you say, basically after you run one of them over, right? Or you shoot one of them for trying to run you over, then you victory lap around it and you send in more people and you do it even more. That's the only solution. That you're never going to win these people over. You're never going to explain it to them. You're never going to be like, oh, well, why won't you see my point of view? Because they don't want to. Why not just shoot the tires? So that way you make the car unsafe and some other innocent bystander can get hurt indiscriminately because the person didn't follow.
I mean, shooting the person in the head is making the car unsafe too. What the fuck?
The law? Nah, bro, you shoot them right in the fucking face. They said to stop the car. They said not to do this. They said to get out. And she's walking around driving around.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is literally like a lighter version of what Destiny got unpartnered for, by the way. Like, if I was in Destiny's shoes, first of all, I fucking never will be, okay? I would be losing my goddamn mind right now. Back in the day, during Peak Woke, when Destiny said, I don't give a fuck, you know, the riots need to stop so bad. The riots need to stop. They're harming the Democratic Party's chances of winning the election. I don't give a fuck if a white supremacist, like, you know, runs the rioters over or whatever. He got unpartnered for it. That was like, you know, that was the beginning of the downfall for him. He got fucking perma-banned, perma-fried. I mean, he did a lot of shit past that point. He did a lot of shit past that point that obviously caused him to never get unbanned because he was so toxic and he was like constantly harassing people, which ASMONGOLD does with a much larger audience, for the record. So this is advocacy for straightforward violence. Yeah, he said mow down dipshit protesters. That's what Destiny said. He's literally talking about, you know, shooting protesters in the head, shooting people driving cars in the fucking head. His audience is consistently coming in and hate rating whoever the fuck is in his crosshairs. Luckily for all the much smaller content creators nowadays, I'm in the crosshairs all the time. So they just mostly come in here and yell at me. And, you know, that's fine. I'll take it. I can tank it, right? I can tank the entirety of the fucking conservative commentary sphere and maybe even the administration. I can tank ASMONGOLD. It's not that big of a deal. But the reality of the matter is this kind of statement. If I were to say this about, you know, Charlie Kirk in the aftermath of the Charlie Kirk shooting, if I just kept saying like people who want to defend Charlie Kirk also deserve the same fate, I would get banned for 30 days easy. Maybe for the rest of my life, let's be real. I might get banned from life. So the very fact that ASMONGOLD gets to say this should call into question whether or not Twitch is woke at all. And I've talked about this before. The reason why, and by the way, this is being platformed by, highlighted by Captive Dreamer, who is one of the more prominent open neo-Nazis on Twitter. A famous neo-Nazi is posting this. To give you context into like how far Twitch as a platform have moved to the right in what they apply terms of service to and what they choose not to apply terms of service to, I'll be very honest with you. Twitch knows ASMONGOLD is botting. They will never do anything about it. Twitch knows ASMONGOLD is consistently violating the terms of service. They will never do anything about it. Twitch knows ASMONGOLD's audience is routinely harassing other content creators, much smaller content creators in general, maybe even like driving them off the platform. They will never do anything about it. And the reason why they will never do anything about it is because Twitch is fucking terrified that if one day ASMONGOLD gets banned for any number of different terms of service violations, like inciting violence against cops, as he did last week when he perceived cops as protecting Somali civilians and business owners against like random harassers, or even in this circumstance when he's very clearly fomenting discontent and actively inciting violence. If he were to get banned, the entire right-wing movement would come down Twitch and would consistently fucking scream about how woke Twitch is. And I'm afraid a lot of people who are in the margins, like a lot of the slop tubers, would probably not even see this glaringly obvious inconsistency, and they would probably lean into that as well. And that's the reason why they are afraid of retaliation, because ASMONGOLD is backed up by the most powerful person on the planet, the guy who owns Twitter, Elon Musk. That's the reason why a lot of people look the other way when they see the glaringly obvious hateful shit that he spews on a regular basis. That's the reason why Twitch will not ban him. They are fucking terrified. Mike from PA said Twitch will only act after Trump loses control of Congress in both chambers. Yeah, for sure. Elon Musk knows, and Trump probably is aware of this as well, but if they lose control of Congress, they are most likely going to, they're going to be on the chopping block. Like, they will probably see a shit ton of scrutiny. The attitude shift will become calcified, and that is what they are trying to stop from happening to the best of their ability. I was actually talking to Mehdi Hasan about this, and Mehdi Hasan said that the next Democratic leadership has to go after Elon Musk and has to, hold him to account for the dangerous amount of misinformation that he's spreading on his platform, Twitter, and all of the racialized violence that he is fomenting, right? And what did Elon Musk do? Elon Musk turned around and retweeted El Jacobi, claiming that Mehdi Hasan was trying to fucking say that he wants 9/11 to happen again or something. Like, these guys are very obvious. I mean, they're very obviously aware of all the stuff that's happening on Twitch. They're very obviously aware of all the stuff that's happening on Reddit, on all these other social media platforms. They are legitimately worried about what might happen to them. And we can't let them get away with it. I don't know what else to say. We just cannot let them get away with this fucking bullshit. But they are clearly fearful. Anyway, let's continue with this.
What are you talking about? Absolutely not. You shoot him right in the fucking head. That's it. Aim for the legs. Yeah, bro. Aim for the legs. Oh, my God. Some of these people not thinking about this at all, bro. In a vehicle, from what I saw, I mean, barely, maybe. He barely got away. And, yeah, he pulled the gun on her and he shot her. Yeah, the thing is, like, how is it even that close? Like, even if you think that, like, that's what happened, what are you talking about? They told her to get out of the car. She almost ran him over. Are you going to expect somebody to make, a decision like that in 1/10 of a second whenever somebody's, like, actively basically trying to run him over? If somebody did this to an average person and they shot him, I'd say rip bozo. The fact is, this is just what happens. They told her to get out of the car. Did she get out of the car? No, she didn't. She did something that, I mean, I looked at it, it seemed like to me that, yeah, it's somebody trying.
What happened to Asmon Lamont? When did he get this insane and just bloodthirsty? Clout, ego, got to his head. That paired up with the boss that he's been getting made him feel powerful. His day will come. This is the first instance where, like, there is additional scrutiny on a lot of the stuff that he's saying, because he got a little too big for his britches. Last time he got a little too big for his britches was when he said Palestinians deserve genocide. He at least, as a room reader, was, or as a Reddit reader, really, was a little bit more sheltered with, like, the more insane things that he truly believes.
To run over a police officer, number one. And number two, she disobeyed a direct order. And who knows what somebody like that is going to do. And this is a big issue that a lot of people don't understand, is that they don't understand the butterfly effect of allowing a person who...
Yeah, no, he's getting cooked on Twitter for the first time ever, because most people didn't know who the fuck he was. But the more they see his pop-off moments, the more people will cook him.
You can see right.
Oh, yeah, this is another one I was going to show you earlier. This is good trouble cooking his ass, too.
And you can see right here, if the cop wasn't in front of the vehicle, then he wouldn't have been able to make this shot. There it is. It's pretty fucking obvious. Yep, it's pretty fucking obvious.
Rat fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, normies are starting to cook his ass a little bit.
Is a criminal like that.
Because he is fucking Normie Poison. Look, the twofer here, the double Monty, the twofer here that will destroy his confidence and will put an end to all of this is if he, one, loses his bots while simultaneously keeps getting cooked by normies over and over again who look to him and go, ew, gross. This guy's like polite society kryptonite. Exactly. I personally think it isn't the worst thing that he is like seen as a more visible aspect of right-wing conservatism nowadays, because at least Ben Shapiro was buttoned up and had the capacity to get your normie dad to tune in. Same with like Jordan Peterson and whatnot. He is Normie Poison. So the more the non-internet using audience is aware of what he's doing and what he's saying, the worse it'll get for him in general. People will be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Speeding vehicle after immediately trying to run over a police officer. You don't know if that person's going to run somebody else over, if they're going to lose control of the car, if they're going to go and do this somewhere else, etc. Right?
That, or if any of his OTK friends decide to grow a backbone, Emmer just being a doormat for another man's personal. I don't know the relationship that he has with Emmer or anyone else for that matter. I don't live in Austin, and I'm not like super close with anyone that is there, so I can't speak to that. But I don't think that is gonna do it either. He only cares about fucking views. Like, let's be real. Came back an hour after. We were still obsessed with ASMONGOLD. Yes, chatter. That's what's going on. Okay. Here he is holding back tears and shaking. Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna look at.
AoE damage.
Here he is holding back tears and shaking before he quit Dark Souls 2.
I'm AoE farming him.
I've never seen this.
That was a
To be fair, Dark Souls 2 is fucking, you know, it is heartbreaking.
I'm dead.
Also, unironically, this is a far more preferable version of ASMONGOLD.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. The game gives me the fucking shakes. I get stressed out whenever I'm playing it. I'm done. We had a good time. I enjoyed it, but I don't like playing a game that gives me like, that makes me feel like that. That's all there is to it. Yeah, I'm shitty at the game, and that's it. I don't want to deal with it too much.
Malding
Listen, it was
rage.
fun. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, that's Dark Souls, baby. Well, it's just like I get the shakes, man, and I can't like get them out unless I like go lay down for like an hour.
He didn't just quit. He quit his stream. He didn't just quit Dark Souls. He quit his fucking stream after this.
And that's what I'm going to do. One last try. I'm not doing one last try. That was my one last try. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it. We had a good time. And I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm very excited for BGs to come out, man. DS2 sucks. It's not really that. It's just that I can't. It's just like...
You have to beat DS2 and give him a dono? Fuck no.